What's up? Today I'm going to be making a Fortnite season tier list. I saw someone else do this on their channel, so I figured that I'd make my own because it's a pretty cool idea. I'm sure it's been used a million times, but I'm going to do it anyway. Okay, so you got the very first season. I didn't play this season. I was like 6.5. I had better things to do. This season, like, everything was so simple. None of it was like, you know, perfected, and then there was some reused things, so it's still probably going to go in A. Actually, I think that's a B, because there was like no one really knew what it was, and then like the guns didn't have bloom or anything, like, so it was just like, no, that's just bad. And then season 2, okay, the battle pass, you know, you had Blue Squire, Sparkle Specialist, and Black Knight. And then all kinds of new POIs and new ideas. Kinds of cosmetics. This is when people like actually started to buy skins. Pretty awesome. Good season. Season 3 is a better version of Season 2. So it has to go in S. And it's going in the front of S. New items. New skins. Probably some of the best skins ever, actually. Amazing. I don't know if the rocket event was that season. I think it was season 4. I don't know, but season 4 is going in S regardless. Because that was an amazing season also. Again, didn't start playing until season X, so I didn't play any of these, but I do know a lot about them. So, season 5, the game was still popping, I can't lie. I don't know if it probably goes at the end of S, actually. Okay, season 6. Oof. This is where it started to kind of fall off. I have to put it in B. This is like the Tilted Town, like no building thing. Like all the zombies or whatever. Like that's just not very fun, so I'm going to put that in B. Actually, we'll put it at the end of B, because Season 1 stuff, I don't even know. Maybe it's better, I guess. Okay, Season 7. This season, most mid thing is C. The Infinity Blade, pretty sure that's when the Infinity Blade came out, but it was OP when it did. And the planes, overpowered, like no good. Season 8, that's a pretty good season. Like, it's such an upgraded version. I feel like that gets an A. It had the volcano. Pretty sure, actually, no, that's wrong. The volcano POI. Is this the season? No, I think Jarvis got banned in Season X, right? I don't know. That was a good season, though, bro. The guns still did so much damage. Oh. Okay, Season 9. Front of A. I don't know if it's worthy of S. We might change it later. That was World Cup season. A lot of iconic moments, a lot of new things. So, you know. Alright, Season X. This is when I started playing. Okay, so when I started playing, I was on controller and I didn't even know that you could turn using the right stick, so I essentially played in 2D. Regardless, this was a stupid season because I remember being really confused whenever there was like me getting hit with a plunger on a ball, which the ballers, just a stupid season. I didn't even know the mechs were in the game, but they were, and if you look up gameplay of the mechs, it's just horrible. So, Chapter 2, Season 1. This season was like 6 months long or something ridiculous. It was fun, though. Like, it did get boring, but it's a good season. Like, fishing, swimming, really good guns, improved, the new look of the guns, improved guns. The guns, some of the guns weren't nerfed yet, but the pump was nerfed slightly, I think. Chapter 2, Season 2. Okay, so there was a delay for this season, and the aim assist was broken. It's still an S tier though. Like it's so good, so good. Okay, the flood season. This season was okay. The storyline was at its peak in this season. I'm not gonna lie, really good season. I think it's got to go in the front of A. I don't know if it's S. It's definitely a step down from Chapter 2, Season 2, but it was still good. Okay. This is S. All the Marvel characters, good gun, like the Stark rifle, the pulse rifle, essentially. A lot of good players in their prime, like, you know, you got Mongrel. Clicks was starting to get better. Yeah, that's a good season. Okay. Chapter 2, Season 5, Mandalorian, storyline still at its peak. This was a good season, but there was a really cool feature, I'm sure you know, sand tunneling. It bugged, so they had to get rid of that. That was like supposed to be the whole thing in the season. This was still an amazing season, though. I think it's like front of B, though, because it was such a step down from Chapter 2, Season 4. I don't think much needs to be said about Chapter 2, Season 6. That was a horrible season. Like, the crafting, and it was just so weird. That's, like, not what Fortnite really was, so the change kind of lost a lot of players. That was done. This is actually an underrated season. People didn't like this season, but I think, like, I think this is probably... We need to make some adjustments here, don't we? This is definitely above. Yeah, there we go. You know what, I'll give it an A. I'll give it an A. Back at A. The spaceships was a good idea, and, like, you could get taken by the spaceship to get, like, better loot. That was, like, a fun little mini-game or whatever. Okay, this season was, like, some of the... it was mid. Fortnitemares, it was a good one. It was just a mid-season, though. It was a pretty good battle pass, I can't lie. That actually was a good battle pass. Yeah, I think it was mid. It's definitely better than Season 7, though. I can't... Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, now, I'm putting this in S. Now, here's the reasoning. Everything was new. Like, start of a new chapter, okay? It was, like, a perfect season. It was a good battle pass. The storyline, the island flipped. The storyline was still popping for a little bit. Kind of fell off after this chapter, but there was the Spider-Man mythics. You know, you had the snow uncovering Tilted. Like, everyone was surprised. There was snow all over the map, and then it slowly uncovered itself. So many good locations. And then, I don't even remember what I was going to say, but yeah, S tier. Good season. Chapter 3, Season 2. Okay. I'm going to have to put this at, like, the end of B, because they got rid of building. They said they were only going to do it for a little bit, but then they extended it, and, like, people were getting scared that they were going to remove it forever. And then they added it as a game mode, so I guess it's better than Season 7. I can't lie. And it's better than that. No. What am I doing? Okay. Oof. That feels like too harsh. I feel like I should put it at the end of A, because I didn't really mind zero build. I didn't. Like, I thought it was fine. It helped get some people's aim better too. Okay. This was a really good season. Some people say it's actually overrated. No, it's definitely not. Really good season, really good season. What was so good about this one is you had the Dragon Ball mythics, good battle pass. You had the Darth Vader in the game. You could, like, follow him in a spaceship every game. That was amazing. Chapter 3, Season 4, this was also a good season. You had the Chrome Splash. You could, like, phase through walls. It completely redid some of the locations and needed a refresh, which that was actually pretty nice. It's an A. It's an A. It's an A. I think it's better than... It's not better than... Ooh, no. Yeah, there we go. Chapter 4, Season 1. This was really underwhelming, in my opinion. Like, it was cool. They changed a lot of things that were nice, though. It's gotta go at the end of B. Like, it was cool. Like, the perks, like, the augments. I don't think many people liked them anyway. They're gone now, Okay, this season, I actually met a really good friend of mine in this season. Mega City. Whenever I see this season, I just think of Click's getting banned, because he got banned by a stream sniper. And then I also think of the friend that I met in this season. This was a good season. This was when they first added that loot island that had the overclocked pulse rifle that shot, like, super fast. Pretty OP. You had the Mythic Havocs. That was such a good gun. And you had the gold slurp juices, which were overpowered. The meta was actually pretty nice in this season. There were some good guns. The Havoc suppressed rifle was actually pretty good, too. Not many people... Some people kind of slept on that. It's not S, it's... Is it A? I feel like it's a solid... You know what? It's an A. It's at the end of A. Okay, this season, for some reason, I actually kind of liked this season. The jungle biome people hated so much, but I actually thought it was good. And they added back the MK with, like, a new version. And they added back the pump with a new version in this season. I thought this season was pretty good, but it's, like, it's not an A, I wouldn't say. I think it's a step down from Season 2. We'll definitely put it behind Season 1. Okay, this was actually a good season. Chapter 4, Season 4. This was kind of fun. You had the rocket ram. You had the 3 new POIs with old mythics. Which, most of them were nerfed, but that's fine. It's A. I don't think it's better than Chapter 4, Season 2, but it was good. This season might actually be an S, because people wanted to go back to the, OG season so bad, and they got what they asked for. Only thing I didn't like about this season, they didn't reskin the old guns, and they didn't reskin the old guns. Jeez, what am I trying to say here? I don't even remember. Okay. Alright. Chapter 5, Season 1. Okay. This season, I don't really know. This was probably one of the best starts to a chapter. I think it was better than Chapter 2, Season 1. It was a pretty good battle pass. You had Peter Griffin in the game. There was an extremely overpowered shotgun, the auto. It wasn't mid, it wasn't average, it was like a B. It was better, yeah, we'll put it there. I think that's probably. Okay, this season, Myths and Mortals, the last season. Oh, this was awful. Awful season. This was really bad. Like, it was a really good FNCS, though. There were some pretty overpowered things. Like, it's mid, though. It's mid. Season 7 and Chapter 2, Season 8 are definitely better. Okay, this season, I don't think much needs to be said. The cars, still overpowered. Ranked is almost impossible. They did add the reload mode. So since they added the reload mode, I'm going to put it, right there. I feel like this is a pretty, valid list. Let me know what you would change on this list. And then, yeah, see ya.